Last year, we raised the largest capital round in all beverages. Wow. But the cash injection was needed for us to continue growing as a business. So this year we're going even bigger. "2026 is going to be a massive year for HOPR. So we raised $3 million last year, and this year we're looking at about $10 million. Just another step closer to helping 1 million Australians have a better relationship with alcohol. And so this is where our operations needs to improve, and we're working on that. And luckily we were able to bring on Luke as our new head of operations, who has experience in scaling businesses in the FMCG space.
I'm like an influencer. Luke. I thought that was obvious.
Welcome.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
He has a big task in front of him.
It's an important function of the business, and it does need somebody to really take ownership of it, and bringing external experience in can help with that. So that's really where I step in and can actually go and make those changes. Make sure we are getting the most out of what we have for the cheapest possible price.
I believe he is the right person to help us get to where we want to be this year and set us up for future success.
First few weeks is definitely shadowing the team. I spent a bit of time down packing boxes and that kind of stuff once I got my safety shoes sorted, and then making sure, everyone has the support to do their jobs while I can go and look at what the future looks like.
It's the piece of the puzzle that we needed to be able to complete many tasks that we had pending. Now we're more organized with the platforms that we use, Gorgeous, Shopify, etc. And also the processes that we have and how we deal with different situations in a daily basis. Like if you have a look at the warehouse, there has been changes everywhere, positive changes. Thank you, Luke.
So the fact that now he's taking over the reins of the operations, I think him, Camilo and Angel will do an amazing job, which it gives me the space to actually focus on this capital raise. February 3rd, and today we're starting the meetings for our Series A capital raise, in which we're trying to raise $10 million. One of Australia's largest funding rounds, if not the largest funding round for a beverage company. I'm going to meet the cap raise team now, getting into an Uber. It's going to be exciting. 3 hours, I think. Cool.
Let's start and go, hey, where are we today? What's the goal in the next few years?
I like to see a KPI list almost of, okay, we want to raise this much and this is our target. Well, what do we need to have in place beforehand to actually achieve that? So we can then come back to you and say, okay, this is the plan, this is the timeline, that's the pricing.
We've already proved what we can do, and now if we're able to exceed expectations and then prepare ourselves for the next opportunity, then sky's the limit, right?
Yeah.
They're really impressed that we've continued to grow and outpace our projections, which is good because the past couple of years we've done this hockey stick growth type of thing, which is very hard to do, especially here in Australia. I think when it comes to raising capital, it's always like, what are you going to use the money for, right? What we all agreed about is also to raise money when you don't really need it, for one, and always raise more than kind of what you actually need, because you always want that like buffer, right? To be sure, to be on a safe side as well. So once we have the structures in place from an operations standpoint, the money in place, then we can go hard from a marketing angle.
It's actually one of the main points of all of that. If you want to reach people, you need people to know about you. You just need to find the right persons. And how you find the right person? With the right message and the right story.
It's going to give the marketing team a better view of what they can do and what they can't do. We're going to be working together a lot more.
And now we decide to focus more on that, because to hit that goal, this is going to be really important. And I step back a little bit from the organic content, and then we bring Duda.
Hi. So we're doing the content together. I do the organic one and Larissa is responsible for the ads. We actually do everything kind of together, and it's good to have someone else to help you with ideas, to help you when everything's like becoming overwhelming. And it's just good to have two brains working together. And I know that Larissa had a lot on her plate, so she needed someone else to come and just step in, help, bring more ideas, make things easier for everyone. It's just great to see how everything that we've been doing will help thousands and millions, that we will get there. All Australians cut back on alcohol.
So historically, we've been mostly a direct-to-consumer business, focusing online with our ads and our social media and things of that nature. But reality is that beverage brands get built in the real world, in real life. That means that we need to make sure that people have cans in hands. And how do we do that? Well, in many different ways, but one thing is going to and showing up at events.
When we decided to do events, we wanted to bring the online world to the real world, because people want to go places and they want to feel included besides online. It's good to have these real life experiences because it makes a brand fun and human and real. It gets people involved, and that's what we want.
So partnering up with the right partners to make sure that our drinks get into the hands of the people that we think fit that target market.
So the events is one side of things. Then we have influencers and creators to help us spread the word about HOPR and Excel with their communities.
I was really excited when I was sent these products from an Australian company.
Yes, it's true. I've been on a weight loss journey, but honestly, I probably couldn't have done this without HOPR.
Staying away from alcohol isn't as hard as people think. The key is finding something that actually satisfies you. That's why I've been loving HOPR.
But there's 27 million people here in Australia, and then we want to hit 1 million of them. So yeah, we have a long way to go.
Why is helping 1 million Australians cut back on alcohol the focus?
So whether many people know or not, in my family, alcohol has been a big thing for not the good way. So during COVID, I struggled with alcohol. I was drinking a lot. Yeah, it freaked me out. And that was like kind of the main reason why I started HOPR. And I know that here in Australia, there's a big drinking culture.
Look, B&S Ball virgins who aren't me are undergoing various induction rituals, which principally involve downing as much alcohol from as many receptacles as possible in the shortest space of time.
You want to do one? No, I couldn't really. Thank you, though. How many standard drinks would that be, I wonder?
It's about 1.1, 1.2.
In a shoe?
Yeah. At a B&S, everyone looks after their mates. If my mate was drinking and he was throwing up, mate, I'd put him to bed.
And it's hard to not drink, to be honest with you. I remember a guy in an ad, said, it's un-Australian to not drink alcohol. And I go like, Jesus, like that's not good. Like we shouldn't feel like that pressure to drink. And I think many of us I can relate who have moved here and have had to kind of fall into that hole. And being able to kind of change culture and change the future of society, right, is something that's very impactful.
Is it getting better? Or do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you now? You got someone to blame.
To leave a legacy and say me, the team, HOPR, was able to help people get their life back. And so the goal of 1 million has that meaning, because it's just gonna make the world a better place, I think. Make the world a better place. Good question. I don't know. We'll see. But I think we will.